Welcome to our deep dive into flushometer technologies. If you have ever wondered whether a diaphragm or a piston flushometer is the better choice for a commercial restroom, you are in the right place. We will explore how they work and how to choose the right one.
Before we compare the types, let's understand why flushometers are used. Unlike residential tank toilets that rely on gravity, flushometers use water flowing under pressure directly from the supply piping. This provides more energy for the flush and allows for an immediate reset without waiting for a tank to refill. Both diaphragm and piston flushometers share a fundamentally similar design. They both feature an upper control chamber and a lower supply chamber. These two chambers are connected by a tiny bypass orifice, usually no bigger than a pinhole. The difference lies in what separates these two chambers. In a diaphragm flushometer, a flexible rubber disc separates the upper and lower chambers. Water flows through the bypass hole into the upper chamber. The pressure of this water pushes down on the diaphragm, keeping the valve closed tightly over the barrel opening. When a user presses the handle, a plunger tilts the relief valve. This lets water escape from the upper chamber, causing a sudden pressure drop. The higher pressure in the lower chamber then easily lifts the rubber diaphragm, sending a high-velocity rush of water into the fixture. Now let's look at the piston flushometer. Instead of a flat rubber disc, this technology uses a molded cup with a rubber lip seal extending inside a hollow piston. The bypass hole is actually located on the sidewall of the piston itself. Pressing the handle tilts the relief valve, releasing water from the upper chamber, just like the diaphragm model. The high pressure underneath lifts the entire molded piston cup off the main seat, allowing water to flow to the toilet or urinal until the upper chamber slowly refills and pushes the piston back down. So, which one is better? It depends entirely on the environment. The first factor is restroom traffic. In extremely busy places like airports or stadiums, diaphragm valves are usually preferred because they recover quickly for back-to-back flushes. For low traffic, either technology works fine. Water quality is a massive factor. Poor water conditions can destroy a flushometer over time. High chlorine or extreme pH levels can break down the rubber components. Piston seals might suffer from abrasion if there is grit in the water, while older diaphragms might stretch and waste water. Finally, we must look at the building's operating conditions. If the plumbing system suffers from low pressure or struggles to deliver a strong flow, piston technology is generally the better choice. However, if you have a high-pressure system or fixtures that create significant back pressure, the diaphragm valve wins out. Here's a quick cheat sheet. Pistons excel in low-pressure and weak systems because their longer stroke is forgiving. Diaphragms, however, are far more resilient against harsh chemicals like chlorines, gritty water, and the back pressure created by modern high-efficiency toilets. To wrap up, there is no single best flushometer. The right choice requires matching the technology to the environment. Remember, use diaphragms for high-traffic, harsh water, and high-pressure systems, and rely on pistons when dealing with low-pressure systems and clean water.